Well, other than this barrel just flew across the parking lot and hit my truck, I guess we're doing okay. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Bear with me. Man, dude, it's a sad state of affairs in hotshot trucking, car hauling. What's up? What's up? I love the trailer. Love it. Even Dixie May said he's getting ready to get one. But truth be told, what up? Thanks, guys. So the truth be told is I needed to rearrange this load. And Dixie May, I asked for his help and he ran off. Dixie May ran off and refused to help me. He said it was too much work. What's up, guys? You know, I thought me and Dixie were boys. No, so, okay. Class B will not help you in a CDL rig at all. Class B is useless, no good. It don't, like, you don't even need it. Dude, honestly, I'm not watching the Super Bowl. I don't know. I was actually wondering how many guys would actually come in here because of the Super Bowl. I used to watch it. A couple years ago, I lost all respect for it. So, you know, I'm about that money maker. Hold on, I gotta get the dog's water. Yeah, UPS, but we're not UPS. Class B. A Class B is for a box truck. Alright, so I know everybody is liking I know everybody's liking my trailer, and it may want people to get a trailer like mine. Yeah, I'm actually gonna get I'm gonna get spare hoses to keep with me. I would not recommend this trailer. Should not have anything to do with a 1-ton. I'm telling you right now. CP, you're the man, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Get knowledge or watch knuckleheads. I do not. The Mini 5s are really flimsy. Yes, you need a Class A for my trailer, for my setup. My trailer is, yeah, yay. Thanks, Pablo. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate all you guys. Well, if you get a hold of me and you watch some of these videos, there's a lot of dispatch videos. A lot of dispatch videos. Everybody that knows me knows I'm going to tell you not to get a dispatcher, but that's just up to me. My trailer brand new was $37K. And I don't even want to butcher your name. Yes, but so you're asking, and I'm not downing you, you're asking a lot of questions that should be researched. You should either, first of all, lease on with somebody. Either lease on, or do your research before starting. Now, there is requirements for a carrier for you to lease on. So the carrier has a responsibility to lease people on. If that carrier does not have 20 or 30 G's in the bank, they should not be leasing on people. If they don't have extra work, they should not be leasing people on. They shouldn't be leasing people on just to make big money. Because leasing people on is a small margin. You're not going to have big margins. If you think you're going to get 25% out of a carrier, out of a owner-operator, you're going to put that owner-operator out of business, ruin your reputation, and it's just not going to work. The guy that I'm leased on to, his margin with me is like 5% of my gross. Now it doesn't cost him any money. Yes, you can run non-CDL. To check your state. If you're in California, you cannot run non-CDL. Check your state license. So what is the it doesn't pay like the oil field. Let me tell you right now. It does not pay like the oil field. Nope. So I'm getting ready to not at all. Dude, I got a buddy that works the oil field, and you're gonna be very, very upset. Well, Marty, those trucks, the FL60 has less of a motor than I have. So my only issue with this truck, the only thing I have with this truck is my, I have, axle, like I'm not over on my axle capacity, like over my tires. I'm legal, but I don't like the load that I put on them. But those medium duty trucks are very overpriced and overrated. Thanks, Chris, I appreciate it. Like you're looking at 190 to 200 horsepower, and my 6.7, I have some upgrades, and if you ask this Dixie, he says she's hot, but she's not tuned hot. But I have a powerful truck, and my truck is made and built to do what I do. So I wouldn't go with any less of a motor. I'm in between. Cameron, give me 1 second. I'm in between adding a bigger axle or getting a truck. Not sure. But I'm gonna run this for a little while. But Cameron, the reason a lot of people, there's a logical reason, and then there's a reason. So a lot of people use a pickup truck or a pickup chassis because A, they're easier to get. Anybody can finance one. So anybody can get their hands on a pickup truck is the thing. They're easier to get, they're easier to finance, and there's this misconception that they're cheaper, which sometimes they're cheaper, but in the long run, they're really not. You know, it just all depends on the truck and all that. So, there was another question. And also, the pickup, like the reason I'm still in a pickup truck is because I do a lot of, small dealerships. I do a lot of POV. No, my truck is a 5500. I would not be doing what I'm doing with a 3500. I would break the springs in half. So, because of the areas I go, is the reason I run the truck I run. And I love my trailer. I love my setup. But I mean, a 1 ton, it wouldn't even... The trailer weighs more than the truck. Like, this trailer is 12.5 empty. If you look at the thumbnail, that load I have on right now, I'm picking another car up an hour down the road. But it's 16 on my drive axles. Yeah, but I bet your 4 car's like 8,000 pounds, ain't it? No, if you do, yeah, I'm 12.5. No, you don't want to do my 12,500 pound trailer with a 1 ton. And no, you do not want to do this with an F-150. With an F-150, you're going to be doing a 1 car, and I know there's a guy that's doing it. Don't know how successful he is. You know, but I wouldn't do it. You know, it's... Here's the thing. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I would consider a rider. I would consider a rider truck. Well, if you want to make the real money, you got to go over the road. Looks like you just want to be home every day. You know, as long as they have the paperwork, and you know usually the maintenance is done on rider. I had an Enterprise truck, and they were sticklers for like the oil change. They didn't care about much else, but like the oil changes and stuff like that, they made sure that got done. So I would look into it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would look into buying one from Ryder if they had their maintenance paperwork in order. But what I would prefer is Old Dominion usually rebuilds their motors, run them 100K and sell them. That's what you should be looking into. Now you got to run them weight stations. You got to go in them. We as hotshots and pickups and smaller, whatever you want to call, we're the same. I have the same logbook. I have the same license. I have the same regulations. I have more hassles from DOT though. I do get hassled more. But you know, we're not special. Life is no easier as a hotshot. What's up, CFL? You know, if anything else, it's harder as a hotshot. You know, and everybody thinks that hotshotting is easy. You know, it's a get-rich-quick scheme. I mean, if you want to come out here, run illegal, run outlaw, and act a fool, you can. But in the long run, it's going to cost you money. Yeah, it is harder. Dixie, look at this. Whole parking lot. Whole parking lot. And he pulls in. Hey, dude, it's hard work out here. You know, especially, I spent 4 hours rearranging my truck today. um, Here's the thing about YouTube videos, recruiting, you know, all that nonsense. If you're going to get into it, you're going to get into it. Yeah, it takes a long time to work to the top. And now, if you're going to stay a 3-car wedge, you're not going to get rich. You're not going to make the huge money. You've got to progress. You know what I mean? Like, you don't see restaurants sticking with one store and getting rich. No, they build multiple, so you've got to do multiple. But I spent 4 hours rearranging my load today just so I could pick up my other car tomorrow. Now, that's the life of a 4, 5, and up hauler. TR just for you, baby. When you show yours, I'm going to show mine. I got them leggings just for you, cattle. Cat. The problem in hot-shotting, honestly, my opinion, is all the hating, the jealousy, all the nonsense and BS. Like, people claim, come on, Piggly Wiggly. So, so the guys claim, like, there's people that claim they want to help. You know, people out here claim they want to help. Like, there's a guy on Facebook on the big, thanks Piglet, I appreciate it. Maybe I could buy a toolbox now. Car hauler for life, baby. So, these guys, you know, people that claim they want to help you, but then when you get there, I'm more worried about some thumbs up. Let me be this guy. What is the pest in the trucks to start with? I don't know what that means. What was I going to say? So, there's guys that say, I do get good ideas from rookies. I mean, it's... Thank you. You know, we all have our own mindset, and there's nothing wrong with being a rookie. The problem that happens with being a rookie... No, William, don't do that to yourself. Don't, no. Get a dually, get a diesel. Look, if you're going to do it right. You know? Yeah, you can haul a 20-foot trailer, but you can't put no weight on it. You know, the problem that happens in this industry is people get out here, they get 3, 6, 9 months, and they think they know everything. So, you know, if you haven't been through 4 seasons You know, if you haven't been through 4 seasons of being out here, you really shouldn't be, you know, looking to expand right now, because you haven't caught the slow time. You haven't, thanks, buddy, I appreciate it. Like, you haven't experienced it at all yet, unfortunately. You know, yeah, there's over 200 videos. There's plenty of information. You know, I learn stuff every day. You know, I listen. I still have a mentor. You know, I've been here 3 years in the business. I don't know everything. I don't think I do. I got my chains yesterday. I just got them over the road. Just got my chains. Because we're going to go to Washington. We're going to Washington State in 2 weeks. I don't know, but see, every time I do lives and try to give a message, y'all just get me like, boom. But that's what lives are about. So, you know, you just got to stay learning. All right, Robin, I appreciate it. Thanks, Steven. You know, we don't know everything. We learn every day. Oh, it's cold everywhere, Road Hub. Well, not everywhere, but today it was 60 degrees, you know? So, you know, when you're in this business, yeah, it takes a while to get your niche. And you'll find it. And then as soon as you find it, as soon as you get comfortable, you grow. Then you got to find another one. Like, my niche is gone for the most part. Trouble man. Yo, speaking of learning from new people, my man right there taught me a lot. I'm not saying he's a rookie. He's not a rookie to driving, but he's a rookie to hotshot. Taught me a lot. You know, I ain't 4-wheel drive. I'm only 2-wheel drive, so I ain't gonna 4-wheel drive it. And I will shut down. The only reason I'm chaining up is if I get stuck on the highway, but then I'm gonna chain to the next truck stop or rest area. Thanks, Sharon. I appreciate it. Elijah, email me. Depending on that load, yeah, email me. hotshotwedge@gmail.com. For sale videos, so that's what a hotshot is. I try to tell people. They say hotshot is an oil field, hotshot is a small pickup. No, hotshot is taking your rig where no one wants to go. Bedford, Virginia is where I'm going. Ain't nobody want to go up in that hilly mess. I love it over the road. Trouble man, I told you, boy. I told you. Does it have to be a Dodge? No, it doesn't have to be a Dodge Ram. It's got to be anything bigger than a diesel dually. Don't mess with nothing smaller than a 1-ton, because it's not scalable. You need to scale up in this business. You know, you don't want to get a truck. You're going to take a 5-year note on a single wheel 2500, and then when the industry isn't conducive, you're stuck. This is about the future, not the present. You have to be prepared for the future and for the opportunities. All right, Fritz, I'm out here working. I'm expecting you to be out here tomorrow, and I'm going to hold you to it, Fritz. I mean, Marty, that's depends on what you're going to do. I appreciate it. Sorry, CP. You know, it depends on what you're... Thanks, home over the road. Appreciate you. Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you have a CDL, get a big truck. Get a big truck. You know that there's really, at this point in the business, unless you, you know, have a valid reason, hey Marty, Stingers are $300,000 new. A $10,000 Stinger is gonna get you a lot of rebuild. And I'm curious, I'm waiting to see what happens, because I know a guy that just bought one. Don't know, I don't think it was you, but I know a guy that just bought one for $6,000. But them day cab Stingers, man, they're run hard. You know, what's up, James? I mean, this is not a business where you can cheap out. You're gonna pay to be in this business, whether you cough it up now or you cough it up later. You're gonna pay, whether it's a new truck, whether it's a used truck. Trouble Man's got a brand new truck. He just said his truck's going in the shop for a regen. Yeah, it's under warranty. He gonna sit a day or two probably. You know, but now I know Trouble Man, he's gonna go in there and raise sin and need it now. But not everybody's gonna be able to do that, you know? But you're gonna pay. This is not a business where you can cheap out. Everything breaks, you know? And if you can't turn a wrench, then you have to be prepared to be down. But on these brand new trucks, you can't turn wrenches really. You can't get to anything. Like my 3rd gen, you can get to everything. Dixie's, because of the enhancements he's done, you can get to his stuff. But his is not the factory setup. You know, like if Trouble Man lifts his hood, it's all covers, it's all harnesses, it's all stuff. You know, they're gonna break. You know, it's not a matter of if, but when. And preparation is key. And guys get out here, and you're gonna make $5,000, $4,000, $3,000 in a week. And I've said it before. Most people are used to living paycheck to paycheck. Well, when you got $4,000, you're even more comfortable with paycheck to paycheck. And you don't think that tomorrow's gonna cost you $2,500, and it will. Xavier, I don't know where you're at, but yes, it could be. In my area, like on the East Coast, Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania, you can make money there. So, but a lot of, like, if you're gonna do, you have to only do in-ops, because a lot of these big brokers will not allow you to to tow a car. You know, like you can't pick up a car from a brand new car and have wheels on the ground. Thanks, Mr. Hernandez. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think DOT can crack down on deleted trucks. They can't. DOT is safety and registration. A deleted truck is not like, that's not safety. Like most scale masters and some DOT officers can't even arrest you. They're public servants. I see it, buddy. Give me a minute. Yeah, so you know, DOT is not, they're not going to be the ones cracking down. Now, can they put up EPA stations all over the country? Absolutely. Will they? Some states may. California wouldn't surprise me. Yes, I'm getting to the non-CDL truck. But I thought I answered. It's not about the truck, it's about the trailer. You have to have I got a green Bible. It says nothing about the deletes. Nothing. It says nothing about emissions. You know, you can run non-CDL. It's all, you know, you can run a dually non-CDL, but it's heavy. You're going to get a baby trailer and you're not going to be able to haul the weight. Under 10,000 pounds, there's no money in non-CDL anymore. I sleep on my bed. I got a bed, but this is just junk that the dog threw over. It has other stuff too. What's up, Travis? They have other loads, but it's mainly cars and equipment, stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I've said it since day one. In cars, you have one car's fuel, one car's expenses, one car's profit, right? Well, if you take one away, what are you losing? What's the only thing that's going to change there? Your profit is gone out the window. Now, you can haul freight non-CDL. But a lot of these non-CDL channels are complaining about the rates. You know, the rates just aren't there like they used to be. You can go get a single cab pickup or a single wheel pickup truck with a dual single trailer. Let me tell you right now, you're not going to be, no, I don't have a sleeper. You're not going to be able to sustain that business. Not at all. No, I do not have a sleeper, and I don't need a DOT-approved sleeper. I took the seat out of my truck, and there's a bed back there. There's a table over here. Me and the dog just sleep fine right here. And we log off duty. I don't long sleeper berth, and I'm legal. Alejandro, I would say start with a 3/4 car low profile Kaufman. They seem to be built a little bit better than the older trailers, Kaufmans. And you can get 3 vans. They're way more versatile. Way more versatile. And you can run them at 36,000 pounds. And you can be profitable with it. I am the only, well, there's a 4-car in the fleet, but I'm the only 5-car, and all the other guys have those low profile 3/4 cars, and they're very profitable. Well, Toe Piglet, you're in this business, non-CDL, you are non-profit. So, for the fuel filler neck, if you email me, I can send you a picture. But you put a piece of C-channel coming off of the bed, or off of the frame, and your fuel filler neck can sit in that, and it looks more professional and it works great. You're all non-profit, especially under. Greg, I think my guy's going to take care of it. James, that is the way to go. Because you've got to, there's a learning process in this business. And you're going to start with a 3-car, which is easier to learn to dispatch. Hey, Trouble Man, tell them about a dispatcher. So, you want to learn to dispatch yourself. You want to be self-sufficient. And you want to learn on, I don't want to say as little freight as possible, but starting with 3 is easy to dispatch. It's easy to do. Like doing this 5, it takes practice and it takes experience. Start with the 3 and move up from there. Now, if you can, I'd buy a semi with a 3-car, or get a 4-car Sun Country Low Pro. You can do that too. Same idea. TP, my boy. I'm 44,000 pounds. There you go. Trouble Man's lived it. No, Mike, it's mainly cars. They have other stuff too, but it's mainly cars and equipment. Home over the road, I'm getting ready to go with you, brother. Hey, no problem, James. I don't know if you've seen it, but I did a video this morning. Big shout out to Dixie May. You can go over to his channel. Where he broke down about securing loads and all that. So, go ahead and check out Dixie May. Let me upset him and give him some shout outs here. Let's get Dixie May up to 1,000 subs. Come on. Everybody go see Dixie. 1,000 subs. Sorry guys, I gotta eat. Home over the road, I don't know what my wife is thinking. Couldn't tell you. But she's here. That's all that matters. Sorry, I gotta eat my Girl Scout cookies. I ain't ate dinner yet. I got 80 people in here and 23 likes. Y'all must like it if you're hanging out. I think this is the biggest one we've ever had, though. Home over the road, I bet you she ain't even over here. Is she here or is she in the Philippines? Marty, why wouldn't I need to reposition? If I had a 6-car hauler, why would I not need to reposition the trailer? Explain that to me. Panda, I don't think so. Mindanoti. Is that where she lives? Awful. No. I don't need to reposition every drop-off. That the drop-off is not the repositioning. But this trailer, I can run with just my number 1 and my number 2 spot. Hotshot wedge at Gmail. Hit me up, Panda. So, the problem is, the reason I have to reposition a lot is because I pick up singles. So, as I go, I just jam them on the trailer. I get the first 3, they're on. And then, so the number 4, I have to set my height, I have to set my length, and if I'm getting a number 5, then I have to really, you know, do some moving around. Like last night, I ended up throwing all 4 cars on, and it was cool. It looked like a full load. But I knew I had another one to pick up, so I had to reposition them and move them around. Frank, I am leased onto a company and they do it. Thanks, Home Over the Road. You see this truck, Home Over the Road, pull up on me. I don't know if I'm getting a semi or not, Piglet. When are you getting a CDL? I don't know if it's harder to get insured, but I know it's more expensive. You lie, Piglet. You lie. Not being home. Not being home. Biggest issue. And now I know I can change it. Sorry, my beard's like really bothering me. Well, you're on your way, Piglet. No surprise. Yeah, not being home's got to be the hardest part. Yeah, so Dixie May has a big problem with trucks parking next to him. I've learned that. Oh, on the road, dealing with brokers, like the biggest problem I deal with over the road is brokers not calling back, brokers BSing you, double and triple posting, putting the wrong places. Without broker issues, life's pretty easy out here. I can get you a CDL for $225. Scott, who don't care? Thanks, and I appreciate it. Scott, if you're talking about insurance, you're sadly mistaken. A car hauler, South Georgia called about adding cars to his policy. They told him a $10,000 increase. They do care. Thanks, Home Over the Road. I appreciate it. It's good enough. I don't know if they're amazing, but I work with them. Sometimes they're just as big of a problem. Central Dispatch is a load board. And I didn't miss it. Thanks for the super chat, brother. You know, insurance is really yeah, everything is covered. Absolutely. So, hey Scott, can you email me hotshotwedge@gmail, please? I didn't realize what you were talking about, but now I do, and I'd like to talk to you. Hotshotwedge@gmail. I'd really appreciate it. Buy your own trailer. Dude, this wind is rocking right now. I love the Sun Country. Trouble man, all that? Really, dude? Here comes another one. Like, I moved over out of the way, and now they're all coming. I'm in Rafine, Virginia at the Petro. Doing my reset. I'm going to take off in the morning. Dude, it looks like... What's up, Ricky? Ain't seen you in a minute, boy. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate it. I thought that tanker was going to hit him. They're down at the bottom near the chat. There's a super chat button where you can hit, you know, for the super chat. We use the RTS fuel card. You can also, there's a place, it's called TVC Pro Driver. It's a prepaid legal service that has a membership fee, but they have an amazing fuel card. Amazing fuel card. But yeah, I use RTS also. Man, this has been a really good live. 89 people, 46 likes. You must have some broken fingers. Also, I don't think Robert, I don't think there's much room, but I can't, honestly, I'm not sure, but I don't think so. What's up, Jeff? Dude, want to come across the parking lot? Yeah, boy. He's got a sexy truck himself. I was going to say something. Oh, so I have just learned about this. Trouble Man, are you still in here? 'Cause I need your knowledge here. Trouble Man, you still in here? If he's in here, I'm getting ready to say something, but I need him to give the info. What's up, Matthew? But Robert, that's not really something I would want to play with. I'd take the box off, honestly. It hurt. I know it hurts to take the box off because I used to use mine a lot. But you take it off and you get used to it. Alright, so I guess Trouble Man left. I'm going to I'm at the Petro in Rafine, if you're asking me. Oh yeah, the Petro in Rafine, Virginia. Panda, that's fine. As long as you have a big cushion. So, when you start with less cars, you need a bigger cushion because you have a smaller profit margin. So, I wouldn't recommend 2 cars working paycheck to paycheck. You know, you can go out with 3 or 4 cars and you can make some decent money. But, I mean, I'm not saying you can't be successful with 2 cars. People do it all the time. But on this channel, I try to set you up. Like, I try to set you guys up to scale, be successful with less stress. Like, that's what I do. Trouble Man. So there is now a company that will factor for car haulers, and I believe the rate is cheaper than like their quick pay. Trouble Man, can you drop in the comments who you use for your factoring, please? Mini 5s look really flimsy. I know guys that are successful with them. I don't like them. You know, and they just, like that incline of loading, that's just sketchy to me. Really sketchy. I wouldn't own a Mini 5. So, that's why I... So you can get appreciated for sale videos, really appreciate it. So you can get a 5500 for probably either the same price or probably cheaper than a 3500. I would highly recommend getting a 5500. Trouble Man. They can all pull 35.5. But yes. Oh, you mean 35.5 is a trailer. Trouble Man, did you hear me? Can you tell us who does factoring as car haulers? So the reason you see 5500s cheaper than 3500s is because 5500s have their CAB and chassis, so there's no bed on them. So you have a smaller. It's supply and demand. Joe Harry homeowner or Joe farmer will buy a 3500 for around the house, around the farm. They're not going to buy a 5500 because the ride is stiffer. There's no bed, and you can get that limited, but most of them are not ordered with all the amenities. They're just not. So I got my 08 for 20 grand with the trailer. CP, it wasn't stopped. Take that somewhere else. Anything can be done. And Matthew, give me a minute. The 5500s are a lot better truck. What's up, son? That's for you, son. Just for you, Postman. Yeah, Troubleman, can you tell us about your factoring company, please? Because I really don't agree with the margin these guys are charging. Hold on, guys. So, I love my Sun Country. The only problem I have with this trailer is it's really drive heavy. Because it's a heavy trailer, first of all. Then you have your number one and your number two position. Number one is right over your drives. Number two is at an angle. Well, this weight is coming down on these pivots. Yes, you have your hydraulics, but they point back towards the drive. So your 1, 2, and your 3 are drive heavy. Alright guys, so real quick, let me get to this. If you guys just seen Trouble Man posted about a factoring company. So these brokers are out of control with their 5%, their 3%, their $10, $25 minimum. That's nonsense. So I would recommend calling this TBS factoring. It's 1.25% recourse. But you get paid the same day. And as he said, they will not, like if I post the load as a transporter, they won't factor that load. But for your Metro Logistics and for all those big companies, I would look into them and see if they help you out. Come on out here, Art Paul. We got you, buddy. Come on. Yeah. Sir, transport's way too heavy for that truck. Alejandro, yes, you can get loads, but you're going to, The first 3 to 6 months you're going to be limited because there's such an influx of carriers and a lot of them are doing it the wrong way. There's a limit on your length of time now for being in business. You know, like they want you to be 3 months, 6 months, 25 ratings, 100 rate, like ridiculous stuff. Because so many guys are coming out here just not doing it the right way and just trashing stuff. So, Panda Cub, I don't know what year you're talking about, but I know a guy that had a 6.0. He about went out of business. I don't remember what year Troubleman's was, but he went through it. Went through it with that truck. So, I mean, if it's a new one, it's probably not too bad, but the older ones, if it ain't a 6.7, I'd stay away from it. 7.3s are good, but you're not going to be able to haul the big weight. Panda, I think you'll be all right with that truck. But I would run a Ram 6.7, obviously. I mean, you can run for IAA and Copart. I appreciate the support, Muhammad. I appreciate it from all you guys, really. I'm glad it's working out for you. Yeah, Copart depends on your area. Thanks, Jesse, appreciate it. Keith, I don't think so. I mean, depending on your area. But here's what happens: you run part-time, start making decent money for part-time. Your current 9 to 5 makes you mad, and you quit. You quit. That's what happens. Because you're your own boss. You can make good money, but it's like anything else. The more time you put in, the more money you get out. So with a $1,500 to $2,000 a month insurance, they don't care if you're part-time, they don't care if you're full-time, they don't care if you're no-time. Insurance is insurance. The only way that matters is your radius. So I wouldn't recommend part-time. Not saying you can't do part-time, but I wouldn't recommend it. This dog, Dixie wore this dog out, now he's acting a fool. He's just not acting a fool, he's just sleeping. Hotshot Wedge at Gmail, you can go to the website. Bobby, he does not have a CDL, you just call Shelley Truck Driving School. Big Tech, so them Big Tech's wedges are on point. Like, they are great. The insurance is so, there's so many variations in the insurance. I can see it. No, Bobby, I'm saying I don't have a direct number to him. Bass Finder, I think, I don't know. I don't know. You just gotta find your niche. Well, Muhammad, I'm partial to Sun Country. That's what I run. But it's money. Like, they're expensive. They're not cheap. This industry, like anything else, you get what you pay for. Now, I am so partial to Sun Country. I mean, I would say anywhere from 17 to 23 if I had to put a number on it. I was talking about something. So I ran a 3-car wedge for that long because I built a niche and I got comfortable. And I didn't want a cheap trailer. You know, if I'm going to have a cheap trailer, it's going to be a 3-car wedge that I can work on myself. You know, I'm not going to go spend $20,000 on a mediocre trailer for a 5-car. You know, and those 5 cars, your belly's limited, your number 2's limited, and they sell it as a 5-car. They don't sell it as a 4-5. At least Sun Country's honest with my trailer. It's a 4/5, which means you're not going to get 5 of anything on it. You know, you've got to have certain cars to get them on there. You know, like I built this load around putting 5 on. I got an EcoSport, a Mini, and a Jeep Wrangler. So I can get 5 cars on this load. But I got that Mini so far in the belly that the other car is pretty much, it's not up and down, but it's pretty close to straight up and down. Still under height though. My Ram has 253 now. So, Alex, why do you want to get out of a semi? Muhammad, I run a Ram 5500. That's all I run. My truck is a Ram 5500 with the 5-car Sun Country. That's my setup. Anything from here is a semi. Yes, I got in trouble, man. Yep. I put it out there too. So, thank you. No, I used to run 1 ton, but I run a 5500 now. So, your average car these days is 4,000 pounds. You're going to find some for 35. Well, Alex, it's no different down here. We've got E-logs and we have the same pressure on the business. Same thing. Is that what you're looking for, Jack? If you go over to Dixie May's channel and watch today's video, he had a guest star. Jeremy, go watch Dixie May's. You'll see your boy. He helped us do a tire review. If you guys are having tire issues or curious on the great tires, go check that out. Yeah, boy. I think Dixie didn't admit it, but I think he was a little like skittish at first. And then him and Bobby became pretty good friends. They was pretty good friends. don't know. I've never transported RVs. I wouldn't think it's too stiff, but I don't know. I mean, you could put bags to soften it up. My dog is a Staffordshire Terrier, and I am running 265, or, yeah, 265, no, 245, 70, 19 and a halves. I don't want a bigger trailer at all. Just 5 cars is all I want. Email me. Sadiq, email me. I don't think you should go pay cash for your equipment. Frank, it does have the same motor. It is derated, but it can be taken care of. Trouble, man? We done talked about this, brother. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what timberins are, so I can't answer that. So are leggings, TR Cattle. Leggings are bad for you too. Trouble, man, what don't work? Those timberins or whatever they're talking about, I don't know what they are. I think a 5-pack's good if you haul a lot of small cars. 5-pack's not good for, you know. Problem with OTR spot market is you never know what you're going to get. So you have to be versatile and you have to be able to, you know, haul whatever. And Kelderman is the way to go. My 5500's really no heavier than my 1-ton was. Jeremy, I'm going down to Dallas and Austin, Texas. Mr. Glenn, I'm going to tell you the same thing I tell everybody. I don't agree. I don't like the whole 2-car idea. People do it, people succeed, just not my cup of tea. I would never tell anybody to start with a 2-car, but I'm not going to tell anybody not to either. If you have but you have a 250, so you can't go buy a wedge. So you've got to start where you've got to start. I started with a 95 dually and a 1-car trailer. You got to do what you got to do. But I wouldn't expect to stay in that rig too long, get comfortable, because you're going to have so many restrictions, you're going to have so many so much adversity that it's going to drive you nuts. Just my opinion. Yes, my front passenger seat is out. I have a driver's seat and a center console, and that's it. All right, guys, so I try. Y'all gotta leave, I'm sorry. But I'm not a big vapor. I usually don't vape much. And I try not to smoke on the video, but these long ones I usually end up, I gotta smoke. That vape just ain't doing it for me, guys. I'm sorry. But I try not to smoke on the videos. I know. It's taboo these days. We'll hit the ding ding before we leave. Oh, dude, I'm beat. I cannot put a load leash on this truck because I do not have a VGT. Hit that ding ding. Now that's your ding ding. A load leash is it's like a true Jake brake. You can put it on your truck. It's another exhaust brake, but it goes on the valve covers. It goes in there. Just adds more braking to your truck, but you have to have your stock VGT set up like you do. The trailer needs painted. All right, Alejandro, no problem. Trouble, man, I don't know. I have no idea yet. I'm getting ready to go get a shower first. You didn't go all the way to Columbus, Dixie? You lazy bum. Trucker, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm going to smoke this cigarette and then I'm going to go get a shower and then I'm going to bed. That's the plan, so we're going to hang out another couple minutes. So if Dixie's got to get up that early, well, Trouble, man, if you're happy, I wouldn't even worry about it because you don't haul enough weight to worry about it, I don't think. So, Dixie, you didn't go where you were supposed to go, Cupcake. You lazy bum. You lazy bum. Well, why you gotta get up at 4 a.m.? You don't pick up. Going somewhere. Well, if I got a semi, I wouldn't change what I do. That's 4 a.m. for a pool. Oh, ain't nobody hold me up. Well, you ain't gonna be home by 5 o'clock, I'll tell you that now. Yeah, a lot of guys. Muhammad, what semi you got? I mean, if I wasn't running at 15 or 16,000 on my drives, I wouldn't be considering a semi either. I run heavy on my drives. It's either a semi or a 750 rear end. We might do a swap. I don't know yet. Bad apples, I think he had a Volvo. No wonder you're switching it. But I think Bad Apples issues was Bad Apples. My 34's up at 6 a.m. though. Postman, you're nuts. You are crazy, Postman. Volvo equals sensors. I get I can do 650 to 675 miles a day. Yes, you can still haul 26,000 pounds. No, it didn't censor you. Postman, I'm saying that truck is censored to death. I can't, Bobby, I can't answer that question yet because I haven't had, like my first week I ran 2 days, second week I ran 2 days, then I ran a full week, then I ran an half week. I'm going to do a month review on it. Cluggy, is it for sale? I'm looking for a 9400. Oops. All right, be safe, Muhammad. Need a blocker. I'll be the bandit for 2020. I think a second jam ram is going to limit your weight. Yeah, I think I can do 6 to 7 grand easy. Should not be a problem. But I hustle and I do singles. Like I do 1 picks, 1 drops. People tell me I need 2, 3, and 4 packs, but I can't bring myself to do it. I wouldn't say most of them. You email it to them. Yeah, I don't want a day cab. Yeah, I mean, if you've got to hustle, you've got to hustle, you've got to hustle. This is not a driving job. This is not a 9 to 5. As a matter of fact, this is not a job. He's going to pull right next to me. Here we go. Well, I guess you can go to sleep now. Nope, he's pulling over there. Still next to me. Oh, man. Oh, wow. No, it's not Swift. I am in Rafine, Virginia. All right, Bobby, sounds good. Thanks, brother. Happy, do not change it all the way. Yeah, trouble, man, that's my problem. I got the wedge mentality. But it's working. And then Josh, get a 6.7 Cummins. They're underpowered. I don't think they're good for what we do. Trucker, it's rough. It does get rough. No, I don't watch the Super Bowl. I wouldn't buy an FL60 period. You're going to get a small motor, and they're all underpowered. I should be in Dallas probably Tuesday night, I would hope. And Austin Wednesday morning, I think. No, I don't think I'm that far from Dallas. You just drain happy. You just drain your pan, put new filters, and keep it moving. Don't drain. Jeremy, you're gonna be in Dallas? Should never do a transmission flush. Just change the fluid. Just change what's in the pan. All right. I'll check your email and I'll get up with you, Jeremy. But all right, guys. I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna get a shower and I'm gonna go to bed early. So we gotta hit the road. Appreciate you guys showing up. Jason, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. No bad apples, because if you take all the fluid, so that fluid used, like, it's weird. But you don't want to flush it all. You want to mix in the new with the old. So, all right, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that ding ding. And I will see you tomorrow. Peace. And now we go. Peace.